friends, Einstein here in the Rosa Stringworks workshop. It's Wednesday, June 8th. Happy birthday to my granddaughter, Mary Ellen. Yeah, Einstein, that's what I said. It says it right here on my shirt. If it says genius on the shirt, you know, if the shoe fits, wear it. There you go. I rest my case. I can't even say it without laughing, but people have more fun than anybody. Well, let's see. Last night, we played at Dickey's Barbecue Pit in Rolla, Missouri, and it was the first time I was able to play the world's finest mandolin ever built by a human with the full band. And I gotta say, I was quite pleased. Yesterday, Bruce came up from Oxford, Mississippi. Bruce was my Kentucky mandolin customer, if you remember, where I built the whole top for his Kentucky mandolin. He had a Kentucky mandolin without a top. He got it from a luthier friend of his. You know, he wanted a top made for it, so I built him a top, put it on there. And then later, I also straightened out his crooked neck, and we called that video the Crooked Neck Kentucky video, I believe. Something along those lines. But I'm sure you can Google it and find it. Just type in RSW and Kentucky and, you know, Kentucky top or something like that, and you'll find it, I'm sure. But right now, here's Bruce's first impressions of the world's finest mandolin ever built by a human as he saw it yesterday afternoon upon arrival. Hello, my friends. Jerry Rosa here, and it's Tuesday afternoon, June 7th. My buddy Bruce Robinson from Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi, right?
Right.
He just barreled his way up here today, ran over small children and other things that got in his way, and made it up here in how many hours?
6.5.
6.5 hours from Oxford, Mississippi up here to the shop. We're going to go to the restaurant this evening, Dickey's Barbecue Pit, and do some picking there. Hopefully the band will show up. You never know about those guys. But anyway, he's taking a look at the world's finest mandolin ever built by a human, and I don't know if he's got any first impressions or not.
Well, I do, and it's the video really doesn't do the justice to how pretty it is, but the sound is even more impressive. It is the most wonderful sounding mandolin I've ever heard, much less ever played or touched.
Well,
and
thank
Jerry,
you.
it's just. I wish everybody could hear it live because it's that impressive. It truly
I'm
is.
really happy with it so far. That's why I had to turn that offer down that I got. I just can't make myself part with it right now.
I don't blame you, not one bit, not one bit.
Yeah, I probably should have my head examined, but on the other hand, I just really don't want to have to go build another one.
Yeah, well, you've done a spectacular job.
Well, thank you.
It's just spectacular, and it's just absolutely. It's hard to describe it. It's so beautiful, but the sound is the thing.
I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Bruce and I will report in the morning on how the jam turned out at the restaurant. Well, Bruce has made his way down to the shop this morning, and as I mentioned to you a little bit earlier, we jammed last night at Dickey's Barbecue Pit in Rolla, Missouri, and Bruce was able to sit in with us, and he did a nice job. We all had a good time. It's the first time the band was there in full for a long time, actually, so I really enjoyed it. How'd you feel about the jam last night?
It was great. Had a good time. I got to see a lot of friends from up in this Rolla area that I played with for a lot of years and I hadn't seen in a couple of years. So I really had a wonderful time. The food's fantastic, so if anybody wants to come and have a good barbecue and hear some good music some Tuesday night, well, make sure you get up to Dickey's in Rolla because it was really good and the music was great. And I'll tell you what, folks, this thing here, the world's greatest mandolin made by a human, it sounds. I had the good fortune to sit across from Jerry last night, and the sound is just, I can't describe it. And I'm not just saying that because he's standing here. I truly mean it. I've been playing mandolin a long time, and this thing is special.
I really enjoyed it. I feel like it cuts through really well, and it's clear, so I feel real good about playing it, and that's the reason I didn't sell it. I just like it. It's time that I keep one of my own kids instead of sending them off,
Absolutely.
So
it's a beautiful piece of work, but the sound is is just fantastic. And don't let him kid you. This guy can play a mandolin. He kind of says sometimes he can't, but
not really. I just play loud is all I do. I don't really play well, but I play real loud, not real well. Yeah. But anyway, tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're going to jump in the cars and head down to Mountain View, Arkansas. So I'm looking forward to that. Are you staying at the Naughty Squirrel down there? So Bruce and I are both staying at the Naughty Squirrel because our idea of camping is poor room service. The rest of them are going to be at a campground in a camper. So I hope you enjoyed our little update this morning. And we will try to do a vlog or two from down in Mountain View, but I can't make any real promises because a lot of it depends on the cell signal and, you know, all that stuff, all that technical jargon. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again when we can.